Hello. According to the demon voices, my whole 34 years has just been a big old lie. I don't know though. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. That's a lot of work for a big old lie. A lot of miserable people with a lot of time on their hands. Not feeling too strong today. Yeah. If it's against the rules to forfeit, I'd really like to move down south. Ohio weather sucks. It's all wet and cold, and it hurts my fingers. I wanted I wanted to buy some cheap land in Kentucky, but apparently they have in-laws in Kentucky. And I don't know if they worship the devil too or not. About 8 years ago, I could have bought like 50 acres for $25,000. But I was discouraged from that. I had the ball and chain of the cows. I think at the time I had to feed like 6 cows or something like that. Maybe only 5. I raised Dexter Lowline. They're miniature cows. Dexter cows. I had two Dexter cows, and I started with a Lowline Angus bull, which is pretty much a miniature Angus. And then I was hoping after year 2, seeing that it was pretty difficult for me to do anything, and it was pretty expensive. I didn't have any help selling the beef. So I couldn't even break even. No help selling the beef. And I couldn't even break even. So I was trying to get out. I took my bull to the butcher's. But unfortunately, I had a bull calf. And I didn't get him. I didn't, make him a steer. So that bull calf got the cows pregnant. Just snowballed. At one point, I had like 9 cows with no help. I'm living paycheck. I'm just struggling to make a paycheck, working 60-hour weeks to feed all my cows. Yeah. No one around here likes miniature cows. Like, everyone around here goes by weight. So, like, if you go to the auction barn, like, the heavier your cow, the more money you make. So, like, no one was, it's a niche. Like, miniature beef cows, it's a niche product, and around here it's just doesn't work in big cow country. I had some good looking cows too. Good looking cows, good looking beef. Tasted good too. It is what it is. Little did I know, people were plotting to sabotage my life since I was born. I only found that out about 2 years ago. So I didn't have a chance. I should have just stuck with my goats. Right after my church mission in 2013, so I convinced mom and dad that I would help take care of the goats if we got goats again. So we had goats for a good, 10 years or so. Nubians. We started with 3 Nubian does, and I bought a Saanen buck, and then I bought a La Mancha Nubian cross buck. I've always wanted La Manchas. When I was little, the La Mancha goats at the fair were my favorite goats to pet. Like they were perfect. They were quiet, yet friendly, yet gentle, and they were my favorite. That's the plan. If I'm not allowed to forfeit my life, I want to get some cheap land so I can have my little herd of goats again. Like 10 acres. That's all I really need. I grew up on 5 acres. If we could double that, that would be pretty cool. We'll see. We'll see what the universe has in store. Maybe I can find my little nook, my little cranny in the mountains of Kentucky. Have my little goat herd. And just live there in quiet and peace. Doubt that'll happen. But if I could, that would be pretty cool. No more voices. No more evil people trying to sabotage my life. That'd be pretty nice. I'm only 34. But, you know. We'll see what happens. 10 years is a long time to wait, though. $25 years is a long time to wait to destroy a life, too. Little jerk faces. The demon woman said everyone's living on like some sort of line of credit. Because of this whole Truman Show, they're controlling all of the money somehow, and everyone's living on some sort of line of credit. The demon woman also talked about Starlink. The neighbor's house has Starlink. I don't know. Stupid sociopaths. Thou shalt not covet. Well, the Ten Commandments, and you broke it. Like, extremely. Yeah. How to do something with our lives. It's not going fast enough. Yelling about it while I go for my walks isn't helping. And yelling at my neighbors doesn't help either. That's why I'm making my diary entries. But, you know, I don't know how much longer it's gonna be. Hopefully not too long. But, 25 years to wait to destroy a life. He's not gonna stop until people give up the ghost. Hopefully he gives it up first. That would be nice. I'd like to see that obituary. But